pathetic humans. They're showing a Halloween episode in November.
Who's still thinking about Halloween?
Hey guys, it's me, Maurice. Not bingo, we sound similar, we're not the same guy. Look it up. Anyway, this is the Halloween special for 2022. It might not come out on Halloween. Get over it, bitch.
It's really scary.
Okay, that you just heard Gabe. Gabe's a regular, and Ham's a regular, and Roosevelt is a regular. But we got this new guy, Goog. Now he's been on episodes before, but well, he can explain. Go ahead.
My episodes were so scary that they weren't aired.
Nah, yeah, it was something like that. You were on like the scary Sonic R one, right? With like the scary.
Yeah, it was scarily bad. Yeah. The Tails doll showed up and it didn't go well. Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Can I ask you something, Goog? I have a question for you to answer. Okay. Pick one: Metal Sonic or Metal Knuckles.
Pick wisely.
That's obvious.
What did Polio say in that episode? I forget what he said when he got really mad. No one cares about Sonic R.
Yeah, Polio said that he's just like a dumb, stupid idiot who doesn't play cool games like Sonic R.
I think this has come up in multiple episodes. This episode with Polio, it's so funny. It's always so bad.
Hold on. I feel like Polio Jones. I don't think he even likes being called that anymore. But it's been years since he's even been related to the SBC, and we're still talking shit on him. It's so scary.
It was so fucking funny when we had Asterios Kokodos on, and we mentioned Polio Jones. And he was like we're used to that name, but to an average person, that name is wild. Polio Jones is a wild username to have. I'm Cancer Phil.
I love it. I love that.
Jones is like a Wild West legend to me at this point. I've been here for some months now, and that dude just when I hear it, it's like.
What do you mean here?
No,
he's a legend.
In SBC.
Yeah.
He reminds me of Texas Chainsaw, some forbidden name.
He's a legend.
Yeah.
He's like the rattlesnake in Rango.
He's an urban legend.
No, the funniest thing about Polio Jones with the Asterios thing was that every time he would tweet about Polio Jones, he would do it in quotation marks, this Polio Jones. He was some kind of notorious criminal or something.
Well, it's because he didn't want to say the phrase Polio Jones because it sounds fucking evil. He'd be he's and I quote
Polio Jones is evil. If you know, you know.
I hope Polio's doing well. I haven't talked to him in a while.
On this evil night of evil scares, we're gonna talk about some evil stuff, some scary stuff from back in the day, some unconventional things that made us scared.
Like Dr. Robotnik in the This Is Not a YTPMV, where he goes, "I'm gonna do some really bad stuff."
What are you talking about?
That's not what we're talking about, Rosefo. I think you're on the wrong show.
Rose, what are you talking about?
This is not a TV. Don't call it a TV show.
You know what? If it ain't some Cha-Cha Agnes, just get up at the trap.
Cha-Cha Agnes.
No, that one's pretty good too. I would say they're similar caliber, but that one's just too iconic.
Yeah. Anyway, like I was saying, kind of the main thing. Not the main thing, whatever. We're gonna talk about things that made us scared when we were lads, but it's not gonna be your usual I was scared of Freddy when he jumped out. No, this is gonna be weird shit.
I watched Courage the Cowardly Dog, and I saw Return of the
Golden Freddy.
So does any?
Before we start, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I'm sorry for being.
Go ahead. You're our guest.
Golden Freddy reminded me. So when I was my younger sister, I think we're 4 years removed at this point. I'm horrible for not knowing that. But she used to do this thing sometimes where she would just be sitting there and she jumped up she's startled, go, "Oh!" and she'd look at me and say, "Sorry, I was thinking about Golden Freddy." And it never ceases to make me laugh. It was just what are you doing?
It's good.
Was she doing it to make you laugh, or was she doing it just cause just cause?
No, she was obviously I think the first, she just does stuff like that sometimes. It's just what are you doing? She'll do stuff like that, I guess, when no one's watching. It's just what are you doing?
It's not a bit. It's
it is a bit, but it's just she just never turns it off. It's just always, everything's always a bit, and it's hilarious.
I think she was ahead of her time. I don't know. That's something I would do now.
No, this was a year ago. This was not long ago. Christ.
I don't know. Things change, man. This is like during the pandemic height. Like things have changed now.
That really like switches a thing.
Yeah, Bingo used to be like Maurice used to be Bingo, and now he's not.
Gabe, didn't you?
Yeah, the other two.
Gabe, didn't you have like a scary sibling story also?
Yeah, but real quick, it's kind of fucked up, man. Like in times like these in pandemic, like bringing up Golden Freddy without even like so much as a warning, man. Like it's just
No
unacceptable.
trigger warning.
Yeah. Golden Fred.
Yeah.
Golden Fred.
Just be better, be on the right side of history next time.
Didn't
Yeah,
Matt
dude,
Pat?
I was watching. Oh, I'm sorry. I was watching this new Pibby video, and they didn't have a trigger warning. And I got so
Wait,
scared.
okay, we're going way too far.
Didn't Matt Pat name his son Fredbear?
No, come on.
No, he did not. Why did you even believe that? Why would he do that?
No. I think his son's middle name is Fredbear, but of something.
That's ridiculous.
Speaking
His
of
kid's
weird.
name is like Oliver.
Speaking of
Oliver
weird names,
Fred.
for you- no, this is real. Okay, look it up. Look it up at home. I'm right. Anyway, Goog, don't you have to name your son like what is it, Moy?
Moy.
Oh my god, that's the scariest thing of all. So I was battling against the Ding Dong Fan 53 in Smash Brothers, and he's a dirty little cheat, so he picks Sora. And I've never played against Sora.
Sora's
At that
not
point, I was
even
Donkey
good.
Kong. No, I was playing against I was playing Donkey Kong, so my movement was pretty limited, and he had this little floaty creep bouncing around. And so he made a bet that if I lose, I had to name my grandson Moy, which is a reference to a video in a playlist that I have of my favorite videos, and it's this guy doing a Rick and Morty video, like a Fortnite role play, and it's just him going Moy. Moy, what's Fortnite, Moy? What type of shitty game is Fortnite, Moy?
Can we
It's
put
the
an
funniest video.
audio
It's so good.
clip of it in just like right now?
Yeah, please put it. Yeah, but let's all be quiet for a second and put it right here.
So back on topic.
But
Gabe,
you know what else
mentioned-
is scary?
Yeah.
Imagine like a small boy, you know, some kind.
Imagine punting him into
Imagine
a wall.
punching him into a wall. No, but imagine he's just trying to like get ready for bed. Yeah, he's got everything ready. He's got his nice warm pajamas ready, and then he hears this strange audio, this Boards of Canada audio, and then all of a sudden he realizes, oh no, his brother is playing Salad Fingers in the other room. So this boy was me. I was cornered in the bathroom just getting ready, trying to brush my teeth, and my brother just turns on Salad Fingers in the middle of it, and this sends me into a panic, and I just run down the stairs screaming. I can't handle it. I can't handle Salad Fingers at this time of night.
Oh no.
It just doesn't go that well. And moral of the story is, I told my mom you got in big trouble, so don't ever play Salad Fingers in the dead of night, or else your brother will
Tell
kill
your
you.
mom.
What was the original question that Bingo had? What are irrational fears?
Fears as a
Yeah.
child.
Just talking.
I
Just
think-
like what things were you what silly shit were you scared of as a kid that like in
I
retrospect
think
it's
we
like,
should.
it's nothing.
I think what we should do is we should try to present this as like everyone brings their like most silly fear, and we try to see who has the silliest one.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
we
yeah, we're
should've
here
done
now, so we're
Thomas
just gonna
on
do
for
that now.
Yeah.
No,
Well, I mean,
right?
I mean, I know. I just wanted like some formatting before we
Well-
just. If we all were just like, well, I was scared of this. I don't know if that'd be a fun
Yeah,
run.
what-
So let's start with you, Bingo.
Okay, well, this is something our good friend Loden, she and I both we have a lot of things in common. We talk, we love gnomes. We love that gnome video, but one thing, despite being from different countries, we shared in common was a fear of this one scene in the Muppet Christmas Carol movie. So it's kind of an adaptation of the iconic book you might know. So Scrooge is going into his little fucking, I don't know, it's a house, apartment, whatever. It's nice, right? It's a nice little place. And he goes in and there's like a jump scare with his doorknob or whatever. When he gets inside, he sees the ghost of Marley in the book. But in the Muppet version, there's the two of them. It's fucking the two old guys from the Muppets.
We're Marley and Marley.
Yeah,
Whoa.
yeah, exactly. That scene is was so fucking scary as a kid. I think it's just the way they're lit and the way that they like sing is. I mean, nowadays I don't really get why I found it scary, but I think something
I
about
love that. That's my favorite song in the movie.
It's a good song, but something about the way they were just like with the chains and like the weird, like kind of lighting that made them kind of really sell them as ghosts. That really struck a nerve with the two of us. I think that's my pick, because that's something now I look at. It's like, oh, it's just kind of a nice song. It's kind of silly, funny scene.
It's pretty solid. That's a pretty solid
It was
one.
fucking deeply disturbing. That and
Yeah.
that and the bit on Magic School Bus where the guy took off his like helmet in space and he turned into a fucking ice cube. Like that's fucking silly, but that's like a scary concept as a kid. Because you think space is cool, but like no, it's real.
It's real.
It's real.
Oh, that was a pretty good one. I feel like those are pretty. No, these seem pretty rational. I don't know.
I think that's.
Gabe, what do you think? Gabe, what do you have?
Oh yeah, bit of a plot twist. This is what literally this year when someone showed me fucking Maurice's video of the screaming creature. It caught me off guard because I wasn't paying attention. I just see this white being with a big cranium just go. And it scared me so bad. It was so loud in my ears. It was such a scary visual. Yeah,
That's good.
It scared me recently. Ooh, what about you? What about you, Am?
Hold on, sorry, I needed to message Thomas and say, I have Kobe, da 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 da.
That's not
Oh
okay.
yeah, you do have Kobe. Da 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 da. That video is bugged up.
Yeah.
That video is
Raka
scary.
Ali is just kind of evil for no good reason.
Ali.
Alright, dude, honestly, I think I might win this for, like, irrational fears,
Oh
okay?
yeah, for sure.
You have an irrational
Alright.
fear of Raka Ali when he would come on screen and go Raka Ali.
No, the video when he was dressed as the Hulk and walked into that bathroom.
Oh, I'm a Korean. No.
No, anyways, when I was really young, there's this one episode of The Simpsons that I was super, super afraid of. And it was all because there's the bit at the end of the episode where it zooms in on a dog, and then he looks left and right all shifty-eyed, and it scared me really bad. Like, I was terrified of it.
Yeah, that is such like a funny gag. I think being scared of that's such a funny idea because every time I see it, I just laugh.
Something about that is eerie, though. Like if you're a kid, I feel
Well,
like
it's supposed to
that's
be like
understandable.
it's supposed to be like, oh, this dog's up to no good.
It's up to no good. I was like, what is the dog gonna do?
All right.
I was also
This
really
is a
afraid
scary
of the
dog.
the Lich episode of Adventure
That
Time,
was
but I
scary,
don't
but
think
that was
that's really
that's
irrational.
pretty rational. That's pretty rational, I think, because that guy is just like a rotting corpse.
Although, you know what? You want another irrational one? Here,
Mm-hmm.
you know the Dan Bull video, Kool-Aid Killer?
Yeah. Wait, no, that's Dane Ball.
I haven't heard of that in so long.
I remember that. Yeah.
That video gave me nightmares when I was like 7 or 8.
Knife to meet you, or some shit like that.
I was like, oh, no. Kool-Aid
Can I
Man would
ask
never
you
do
a
that.
question?
You remember that evil weed stealing mood from Ghetto Smosh? That's kind of scary.
Oh, holy fuck! This just came into my head. So, I don't know if this was early new. This had to be early Newgrounds because this was like 2008. I was like an actual child. I was obsessed with Madness Combat. You know those video of the characters, they just fight each other,
Yeah.
kill each other.
The little gray guys.
Yeah, those videos are awesome. I still go back to them and watch them. But I didn't know that there were like Madness videos that other people made. I thought it was just all like one guy, and I was like, whoa. Because I was a dumb fucking idiot who doesn't know that like obviously the animations would change, but I clicked on a video, it just looked cool, but I didn't realize it was called Gay Madness. And it was a video. It was a video.
Gay Madness.
It was a video
It's
of
a good
two of the
title.
yeah, no, it was a video of two of the characters having sex. It was super graphic. I went, oh no! And they were like coming on each other. I was like, no, stop!
You jumped up like Gus. You went,
No,
oh!
it did. It was so scary. Yeah, that was my other like little fear as a kid.
Well, that's irrational. I mean, no, that's rational.
How about-
I think everyone fears.
How about
Oh
you,
yeah, I have another
Estrella?
one that I just
Oh, sorry.
remembered. Hold on.
Uh-huh.
Do you guys know that photo of like evil Sesame Street?
Badass
That
Sesame
one, that
Street.
one scared
Yes.
me too. Yeah.
That photo scared the shit.
No,
out of
with
Oh yeah,
me.
Muppet with teeth. Muppet with teeth is scary.
I have one that I briefly mentioned before we started recording.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah. It's the nightmare scene in Cars, right?
No, it's the there was this
The Pippi
one
virus.
Cartoon Network shorty where it was called The Angry Pig, and there was this guy in like a really bad pig costume and like driving a motorcycle behind like a very obvious green screen. And it played this song, and it was like, "He's a pig who's angry, angry pig. He's a pig who's angry, oink oink oink." And then at the end it goes, "So don't let him catch you eating pork or pork byproducts." And then like there would be like a family like eating some kind of food that has pork in it. And the pig would like come in, and they'd speed up the footage whenever the pig would come in. So it'd come in like really fast, and he'd, like flip over the table and like start like beating the shit out of the people.
Whoa, that sounds really fun. Like cool.
And I remember I was like 6 when I watched these, and I was always scared because the pig's eyes like kind of freaked me out. And I was just afraid that like if one day like I would be home alone and the pig would just like run into my house and just like flip my table over and like
you eating pork.
I didn't even eat pork when I was a kid. I didn't like pork. I was just scared of that fucking pig because he's evil.
Did he say like was it like that one YouTube video? Was he like, "I have the body of a pig"?
I have the body of a pig.
That video
is
is fucking
that?
stupid.
It's an old ass ghost video from back
It's like
in
one of
the
those
day.
ghost videos. It has like a weird footage of like this thing in the dark, and there's like audio that's like, "I have the body of a pig." It's like some like drunken British guy like mumbling something, and it sounds like, "I have the
Yeah.
body of a pig."
Yeah, it's like Orson Welles.
So it's Alright. He's talking about animal farms.
That's the body of a pig. Ooh, that's great. But yeah, I could see any Cartoon Network or Adult Swim bumpers I understand just being absolutely
Yeah.
terrifying.
It's a lot of weird, especially in the 2000s when you had like a lot of. Seems like productions were like there was a lot more cheap ones back then. Like you would see ads for like local things that are like, yeah.
Really cheaply made.
Those
and
are always
just, like,
funny
it
because you
rubs
go
me
from
the
like a
wrong way.
fucking like Geico ad with like cutting edge CG of like a gecko, and then you go to like your local ad or like the general, and it's like the fucking like it's like fucking like PS1 cutscene graphics.
Yeah.
Speaking of TV bumpers, I believe after hearing all yours, I have the most irrational fear.
Ooh, let's hear it.
Like as a kid,
More
it
than
was
the Shifty-eyed
debilitating.
dog.
More than Shifty-eyed dog. I kid you not, it was debilitating. Like it was really bad.
You know what?
I
I've
used to
been
be
saving one,
scared.
so-
No, let him go. Let him go.
Yeah,
I used
go
to be
ahead.
scared of Face from Nick Jr. Like
Dude,
debilitating.
Wait,
So-
face? What is that?
Face from Nick Jr.
Dude, I
Uh,
feel so fucking validated right now. But go on, go ahead.
So so let me paint the picture because I don't want to make clicking noises and it's gonna pick up on my mic. Let me set the stage. So you're watching Little Bill, and you're 4 years old, right?
Already a
you're
already a
having a good
scary
time.
experience. Already like
Oh,
Already
yeah.
scary. It's scary now.
because you watch
back
that
then,
show
you're
and
just
you're like, oh, this is like a canonical like
Something.
as a child. This is like that Dahmer show on Netflix.
Bingo, we don't say
But
that.
you
on
know,
here.
you're watching Little Bill. You gotta replace that with something.
First cut?
Thank good job, Big
Yeah,
Brother.
We're
yeah.
gonna need to bleep-
No,
we're gonna need to bleep
editor-
that with the Hulk now.
Editor, just take that clip of Goog saying something and just put that over what Bingo said.
Yeah, do that.
That's good.
No, replace it with horror. So you're watching Blue's Room, you're watching Little Bill, and then it cuts to commercial, and you see this beady-eyed, smiling face.
That takes up
in a
the whole
completely-
screen, by the way.
It takes up the whole screen, and it's just one color. The background is one color. It's like sometimes it'd be pink. It changes colors, and he just goes, "Hi there," and he starts, starts
cats.
talking to you about what shows are coming up, and it's the most horrifying. I could not explain to you what horrified me about it, but every night, like I had to sleep in my mom's room for a month.
So
I could not explain.
it would just be a face that goes, "Hey there, Oswald the Octopus coming up next."
Yeah. Hey there, Oswald the Octopus is up next on Nick.
Hey there, back
Okay.
again, just
I-
coming on up.
I have like,
But,
I have like an offshoot of that fear because I know what you're talking about because I remember back in like like the early 2010s, I watched this video called like the best like 500 memes on YouTube, and one of them was just this random ass clip of the Nick Jr. face, but it was like a really scary edit of the Nick Jr. face, not like creepypasta scary, but like they just edited the face to be like batshit crazy, and he was going like bloop 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 bloop, and then it would just like make this loud ass noise, and then it went wow, wow.
That's awesome.
And
That's scary.
I remember one time I was just like sitting in the living room, and it was like kind of dark, and my brain was just like, that face is gonna fucking get me. He's gonna.
Oh my
fucking
God.
get me.
It's true. No, because that's like the first half of it. That was the inciting incident. I had serialized nightmares, or like it was a continuation of the last one, for like when I was in kindergarten.
Oh, yeah.
Where what it would be
That shit.
is I'd be watching. It always started. I was watching TV, and then he would show up, and he was like he'd take control of all the electronics in the house, and he'd kill me.
You know what I think that something that has to do with that is just the kind of the feeling of isolation it puts you in. Like you're watching TV, you're watching the screen,
Yeah.
and then there's nothing but this face, and this face is like you can't, like, this is all, because like the TV is all your vision, but like then all your vision is taken up by the face, and it's like you feel kind of suffocated by it, I think.
Yeah, and he goes hi
And he goes, "Hi
and it's just like it's
You know,
it's so I can't explain to you like why that, like, I guess it was very irrational, but it's still like I can still see creepy qualities in it.
No, I think
But it
that
definitely
there
wasn't
genuinely
intended
is
to
something
be.
to that.
I wonder if that's why, like, when I'm watching like a scary video on my phone, I don't feel that scared by it, because I can, like, if I'm not comfortable with it, I can just like look away or like turn off the app. But when you're a kid and you like have a TV or whatever, or like a computer, like that's kind of all there is, and you're like pretty focused on something. Nowadays
It's
we're
also
also busy.
like it's also like unexpected when you're a kid.
Yeah, like you don't have any
Like, when
frame of
something
reference.
like that happens.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like we.
The epilogue.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
No, yeah, I was gonna say,
no,
because like
go
I
ahead.
just remember some of my early mornings. You just have a routine kind of like things you expect to happen, and just you don't want something just popping up. You just want to play either a game that makes you comfortable, or watch
Exactly,
fucking Smosh
yes.
on Friday, something like that. That's what I do.
So this culminated. It got so bad, and I think I watched an episode. I swear to God, this is what happened. I played Shadow the Hedgehog, and I was mowing down baddies. And then I watched an episode of Teen Titans, and I think the message of that episode was not to be afraid. And it was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. And so I went to sleep, and I started lucid dreaming, and I had a gun, and I killed him. And I've never had a nightmare about
Whoa.
it since.
How did you kill him? He's like a space. He's like a space.
Like, I don't, like, he took control of the TV, and I was like, I'm not afraid of you. And I pulled out a gun, and I shot him, and I killed him.
Was it a big?
happened with,
Was it like a big CRT and you shot it, and then like all the phosphorus?
Yeah, it was like
shot
I
out
used to
the
have one of those
glass?
big
Yeah.
CRTs in my room. That was another thing about it. Like, it was a massive TV,
Yeah.
and so like it took up like a big portion of my room.
I had the exact thing as a kid. I was really scared of Slender Man. I had this dream where I was in my kitchen. I was getting to get water at the middle of the night, and I saw him outside. And I was like, you know what? Fuck this white, skinny-ass bitch. And I opened the door, I ran outside, and I, like, jumped up on Slender Man. I started beating the shit out of him. And then it was just a guy, but, like, in the dream, it was, like, suddenly just a guy in a Slender Man costume, and it didn't look very convincing up close. And it was like, oh, kid, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scat it. Sorry, kid.
Please tell me you said some Frozone shit to him, something like that.
Crack eyes,
Bitch, cracker.
No, I mean, I was like a kid, so it was probably just like, you frickin' frick, and I just like started like punching him and like.
You didn't even.
I mean,
Why do we
fuss
both
in
have
your
like James and the
dreams?
Giant Peach-esque
I'm not
dreams?
afraid of you.
I'm not afraid of you.
I'm not afraid
I'm not
anymore.
afraid.
All right, I have a similar story to you.
Go, yeah,
guys,
go for it.
But I think I might have you beat.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about maybe not telling this, but you know what? I think it's worthy of it, and I think it's a good story. So, when I was
If
like
it's bad, we could just cut
6,
it out.
no, it's not bad or anything. It's, I guess I was like, oh, that's kind of embarrassing. But then I'm like, dude, I was literally 6 years old.
Dude,
Who
I'm
gives a
fucking
shit?
6. Who cares?
Anyways, I loved the movie Chicken Little when I was a kid, and my grandma like bought my
Such a
grandma,
shit
like,
movie.
She bought me a Chicken Little backpack, and I loved it and carried it everywhere. And then one night I had a nightmare, and it was me.
One little slip.
It was me and all the Chicken Little cast, and we were in a cornfield. And then the aliens show up, and they start massacring like everybody.
And then the Sonic 2, Doomsday music
I
plays.
still specifically remember like you know like that Uggo ass fucking female character.
Yeah.
The
Okay,
I remember her
Ugly
going-
Ducky.
I remember her like with a flashlight going like, "It's so dark, I can't see anything," and then she gets like grabbed by the alien and killed in front of me.
Oh.
That's
And then
horrible.
the pig is like, oh no.
And then from then on out, I was petrified of Chicken Little for like a year.
I hope like the Chad chicken with the soda jetpack like saves you at the end.
That was
No,
awesome. what they did in the movie.
I got killed,
Yeah.
and that's
Oh.
how the dream ended. And I was
It was
terrified of it. I was
confusion,
like,
what
the aliens from the movie are gonna get me.
That movie is like the funniest thing because the whole thing would like they were literally just like trying to be Shrek because the movie literally opens with like the opening of Lion King. It's like sorry, wrong movie. Like that's like a terrible version of what Shrek does, where it has
like
the,
self-referencing.
It literally was made because of Shrek.
yeah, because in Shrek he's like it's kind of just like it's kind of like the story of the movie, and then he wipes his ass with it. Like that's clever, right?
I would say.
Well, yeah, because
But
I would say that
it's
out
a
of all
it's a
the,
different take on fairy tale shit.
He was
Yeah.
like,
Mhm.
that's ever
Like,
gonna
that's ever
happen."
gonna fucking happen.
But with Chicken Little, it's just like wrong movie. Yeah, you're watching Chicken
I
Little.
feel like-
and we
I
have
hate
licensed
lazy
music.
fucking meta commentary. It sucks.
Out of
Yeah.
those,
Watch Timon and
out of-
Pumbaa do Mystery Science Theater instead.
Yeah.
out of the bootleg like Shrek movies, like that and Happily Never After and Hoodwinked, I do think Hoodwinked.
Hoodwinked
is
has
the
some
best out of
Hoodwinked
my
has
God.
some merit to it. I'll admit that.
I love the first Hoodwink, and I love when she goes, "Use the hood, right?
Let's take a look in the hood.
And he goes,
I would say that
"Bye."
movie, if that movie wasn't so horribly animated,
It
would
looks really
genuinely-
bad.
It's,
That's all.
gen-
It's
it's
like-
genuinely
it looks
really
really
well
bad.
written.
Hoodwinked is the one with like a really weird, bizarre all-star cast, right? Like,
Yeah, and it has a weird soundtrack
Yeah.
where like it's pretty good. Like it is a pretty good movie, but it's just horribly
Hang
It
on,
animated.
just looks like fucking. It looks like Food Fight.
I wouldn't even say it's horribly animated. I'd just say it's extremely dated. Like I don't know what they.
It just
and
it looked like
super cheap.
Like, the textures are really
why the
dated.
fuck is Exhibit in Hoodwinked?
he says take him downtown, boy.
Why the fuck is there Sopranos actors in Hood? What the shit?
really what
Yeah,
Sopranos actors are in
they don't
there.
have a downtime.
Is it Polly?
No, hang on, give me a second.
And he
I
goes,
bet it's
"Paper
Paul.
pie, paper pie."
Oh, is that Rich? I can't tell if that's Richie. I don't know if it's Richie. But
Fucking Richie Aprile and fucking Hoodwinked. Like
we gonna cry about it.
I'm on season 2 of Sopranos right now. Don't spoil anything. But yeah,
Oh,
Richie's fucking
shit.
scary.
Well,
Well, that doesn't spoil anything.
yeah, that's just a funny quote. Tell me how it is, real quick.
I'm really liking it so far. Season 1, there's some weird editing things and some weird sound
Yeah,
effects.
it's
But
like 98
it's really
or
it's well
something.
written.
It is
Yeah,
really
like
well
written.
you can tell it came out. You can tell it came out when it did. There's some things that haven't aged too well, but really good show so far. I was looking for something to fill the void of Better Call Saul, and that's over. And this show, boy, really good.
Yeah, it was weird. Better Call Saul ended on a Halloween special.
Yeah, Saul
Yeah,
was
it's
like,
weird.
yeah,
He went to a Halloween party. Like half
Yeah.
the episode is just him trying to get his costume.
yeah.
That was really weird.
And him going up to Scary Godmother and saying like, "What the heck is this?"
Oh my god, I love Scary Godmother.
Yeah, Return of Jimmy. Isn't that what the sequel is called?
Yeah.
Scary
I
Godmother.
love that. Like, you think like usually like the return of something is like, oh, it's like the return of like Freddy Krueger or whatever. No, it's the return of Jimmy.
I love that there's like recipes in the middle of the Scary Godmother 2, where it's just like, here's how you make this for
Jimmy.
Halloween.
I love.
Like they didn't have.
I love that
genuinely
ugly ass
love that
dance
movie
animation
so
everyone
much.
does.
Yeah, like
love
it's like
I
isn't it like a cutaway thing they do where it's like Austin Powers where they cut to them dancing randomly?
Yeah, it's so fucking ridiculous.
It's fucking weird. But not our
No,
Jimmy.
do not
Couldn't be
fuck- do
fresh
not
as
fuck with
Jimmy.
Scary Godmother.
destroying the Halloween
stealing
party.
their candy.
And he gets to be a devil too.
What a sick joke.
Goog told me that he wanted the scary godmother so bad.
I didn't. I never said that.
Have you guys
before.
seen Michael McKean as the Snow Miser? The guy who plays Chuck as Snow Miser.
Oh, well,
there was a
showed me
live
that.
action
You showed me
version
that.
of Year Without a Santa Claus, and they got Michael
I feel like
McKean
he'd be
to play.
Heat Miser. I feel
No,
like he'd fit Heat Miser better.
Well, yeah, he's kind of
Oh, is that a joke about what happens to him? Is that what that is?
no.
no.
Because he's hot-headed and he's mean.
He would be Lightning Miser.
I would love if that fucking.
My god, Electro!
What
is that
is that
you?
movie
I
called?
was like,
The really good claymation Christmas movie. Heat
Year
Miser
Without a
and
Santa
stuff.
Claus.
Year Without a Santa
Crazy
Claus. I would just
Nights.
love if all the elements just had a song and it was like 4 hours long. Just fucking.
Dude, that's the best part of that damn
Wind
movie.
Miser.
Yeah. Hey, so talking about Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, it's a good transition into the next, I think, big segment of this podcast. It'll probably be. The other day, Goog and I stumbled upon. Well, he was his. It was his thing.
Yeah, it was my
you should,
child.
You should
and
introduce
it. Was ripped apart.
It's your thing.
It was ripped from my arms. So what happened is, I don't know if you guys know this, listeners, but Bingo loves Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. It's his fave thing. And so at one point, I don't know exactly how I came up with this, and I was like, Bingo, what would you do if you raised your children only using Breaking Bad quotes?
Oh.
Wouldn't they would hate you after years? And so it sort of devolved into this this horrible mess where Bingo ended up being the worst father in the world. And what he would do is he'd only raise them on Breaking Bad, and when they turn 10 he'd show them Better Call Saul.
That's so
And
fucked
then-
up.
By the time they're 20, they'd just be released out into the world, and so they would just have horrible conceptions of how the world works.
And,
'cause
how to
they've only seen
communicate,
Breaking
yeah.
Bad.
Everyone would be passive aggressive. Everyone would lie. Everyone would just yell. It would be so bad. No, no, no.
And they'd be whenever they go to a bar, they'd be really good at tricking people into giving them money.
But
Because they would just
What-
they would
what are
just
the
know
things-
they would just know everything Jimmy says at a bar in Better Call Saul word for word.
one of the things I was thinking about is they'd have horrible conceptions about certain races.
What?
Yeah,
They just wouldn't
because they would only know
because
Huel
in
and Gus.
Breaking Bad,
Oh,
yeah.
come
In Breaking
on.
Bad,
And,
and
the
Better Call Saul,
Salamancas.
a lot of the Mexican characters end up being drug dealers and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And so Bingo wouldn't teach them anything otherwise. So they'd just be they'd get killed or something like that. They'd get in big trouble.
Do you like that one clip of what's the guy from Better Call Saul name? What's
No one.
Hamlin? I don't know.
no the
Patrick
the
Fabian?
main guy. I'm forgetting the actor's name.
Jimmy.
Bob
Bob
Odenkirk.
Bob Odenkirk.
Bob Odenkirk, where he's in Roseanne and he plays a man that's wearing a business suit, and he scams the the diner.
I was talking about that with my dad today. That's perfect. That's
Because it's literally
yeah.
fits it. They call him Jim at the end of it.
yeah. You know what's even crazier?
What year was
So,
that?
Like 90.
Roseanne was the 90s.
That was
Oh, yeah.
94. You know what's even crazy? Okay, so later on, Bob Odenkirk had a show with David Cross, Mr. Show. There's a bit where Michael McKean plays this law teacher, and one of the students is Bob Odenkirk, and and the Michael McKean character leaves and he has to do something, so Bob Odenkirk takes over the class, so it's literally Chuck and Jimmy teaching law. There's another bit where I swear to God,
That
he's
shit
playing
is
a lawyer,
ridiculous.
and he says, "I quit my law firm for Chuck."
That's insane, dude. Vince
It's
Gilligan's a
that's
fucking-
literally that would be like if you're watching Malcolm in the Middle and I don't know, fucking what's the dad's name?
There's a scene where he
Hal
says,
was
"Jesse,
like-
we need to
Yeah,
call,"
he's like, "Oh,
or
my name is
something.
he
I am
makes up a
not
fake
a
name."
master.
He makes up a fake name Walt, and then he makes blue smoothies or something
Candy?
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
blue
blue
candy.
rock candy.
To give
Yeah,
to
that's
fucking Dewey or
crazy.
something.
Yeah, that's wild. Anyway,
Well, they did film a a gag.
yeah,
I
they
think,
did. That
for
was
Malcolm in the Middle.
that was good. Oh, there was a guy who he was sitting in a chair and he could only ring a bell, and there was this
Like,
kid
who's a
who kept
meth
saying,
dealer?
bitch.
So
sorry,
scary.
B. Yeah. Anyway, back to the hypothetical. We got to the point where we were like, okay, what quote would I use to explain this concept to them?
Wait. I feel like it's important. What do you guys think would happen? Like, how long do you think it would take before the kids would hate their father, or like he'd lose custody? Like, how many years do you think?
I don't know. There's been families that like only shelter their kid. Like, there's shit like that. So
I mean, there's
assume
like a billion religious families like
yeah,
that.
it would just be a religious cult,
that
but
is
it's just
true.
fucking stupid
It's just
Breaking
fucking
Bad.
stupid Breaking Bad.
I guess
quotes.
by the year they leave the house, like when they're 18 and they go to college, like from that point on, how long do you think it would take them to put two and two together that their father was an evil man?
Reality is
Probably-
not people just like being dramatic and being like fucking taking speeches
Yeah.
and stuff.
No, and you know what? It would also be like the only thing they can watch is Breaking Bad. Their only like conception of Star Trek is like the script that Badger makes with the pies.
That
Just like when
sucks.
they come home from school, that's the only thing they're allowed to
That
watch.
reality is
It's
genuinely
evil.
horrible.
And Bingo, I just picture Bingo like wearing a wife beater or something like that. It's just like he's just sitting
No,
there.
I wear everything that Walter wears.
No,
Oh, you
you
literally
would
wanted-
dress like Jimmy, first of all.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You make your kids call you like Slip and Jimmy or something like that.
Would
Slip
they
and
be
Jimmy's the only
allowed,
cartoon
would
they
they
can
be allowed
watch.
to watch
Fantasy.
Slip and Jimmy?
Wait, also
They can watch Slip and Jimmy and that one clip of Aqua Teen Hunger Force that Walt Jr. watches.
They're only allowed to play Sonic 06. racing mode.
fucking
Yeah.
Sonic 06 and All-Star Racers.
And Rage.
and Rage. Oh yeah. He plays Sonic Racers with some like cracked out horror or something. It's really funny.
Yeah, he plays All-Star Racing.
And the
with, like, a
baseball game that
prostitute.
Price plays in Better Call Saul. On his
So
little Game Boy.
fucking funny. Which so
I
does
love
that
how-
mean? Sorry.
Sorry.
Go ahead. Does
I
that mean
love
your
how-
kids? Shit.
Sometimes
I
the
think we
truck,
got the
sometimes
wrong thing from you saying sorry.
Yeah.
You go. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Do you think does Epic Rap Battles Walt versus fucking Walking Dead rig?
shit.
Does that shit exist for them?
Does that count?
Yeah, but
Well,
that's
that's a
that's
Walter.
pushing it because they can't know what Walking Dead is.
Oh,
In my tidy
Well,
So it's
Well,
only his
whities.
part? So he's just rapping against no one?
you
Yeah.
edited it so it doesn't show.
This is a lot of effort for nothing. Like, what
really
is your goal here?
I don't know.
Like,
It's
I
a,
feel like your kids would kill you. Like, I genuinely think you might die doing this.
in a
You'd
break,
get
in a very
you'd get
Breaking Bad way
Breaking
too.
Bad
They would create a pipe bomb, or that
I genuinely think your kids would end up like the crack fiend's son in that one episode where like he has glue all over his mouth and like snot dribbling down his nose.
Yeah.
Like they'd all end up like that.
what's that episode called? It's called like
Or the
Peekaboo.
ATM, the one with the ATM. Yeah.
Yeah, the ATM Spooge.
That's a nasty little name.
I love Spooge. He's awesome.
for a scary little
I love
episode.
Combo.
Oh yeah. Tell
He's
him
such a
about,
hero.
Tell him about Combo.
I miss Combo.
Tell him about your
Miss
thing with Combo.
What thing with Combo?
You have like a relationship
Your
with him?
affair? Like, what do you mean
What?
by that?
Me and Gable almost bought a cameo from him once.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
we did.
Dude, the cameos from Breaking Bad actors and those are the worst
Thousands
because
of
it's
dollars.
they're just they
just
get paid
leave them
thousands of dollars
alone.
and they just say like, "Hey, kid named Finger,
Kid named Finger.
kid named Finger, I have a message. I have a message to you from Clifford Main's son."
I would totally get fucking Badger's actor. I'm sorry, forgive me for not
Dude, I
knowing.
love Badger.
I love the
It's
clip.
like Matt Jones,
I love the
isn't
clip
it?
of the kid who sounds like
Jones.
Badger, who's like, "Oh, I love them. I love them lifesaver gummies. Give me a couple of those."
I
I'll be-"
love the
Kid named
lifesavers,
Badger.
guys. Ooh. How come Breaking Bad didn't have a Christmas special or anything like that?
I just wish it
They,
did.
I was listening to their like official podcast, and they said that they kind of wanted to keep the time kind of ambiguous for the most part. So there's not a. They did joke about having like a Christmas special where they give out like meth for free, But they wanted to keep the show kind of timeless. But obviously, eventually, they had to say like, okay, it takes place in this time.
Well,
So they could do a prequel. But
there was that one episode where Walter White goes to the pet store and he gets a bird for Christmas and he calls him Heisenberg. And he goes,
Yeah,
I
that's
am
true.
the one who squawks.
That sucks. It's awesome.
So, what did you just make that up, or is that real?
I'm gonna be honest. I've had that one sitting in the tank for like a week and a half. One day I was just in at work in like the stock room, and I was just like stocking shelves, and I was just like,
Oh, you were the one who stalks?
I was the one who
Shut
stocked.
up.
And I just
Heisenclerk?
thought like, yeah,
Wait,
Heisenberg.
wait.
And he's like a bird, and he goes, I'm the one. He sounds like Gilbert
Wait.
Gottfried, and he just goes, I am the one who squawks.
I am the. Yeah, sorry.
Wait, Rose.
I am the beast that likes
Isn't the
the
first
teats.
part of that bit like from the finale of Futurama? Doesn't Fry go and get Leela a bird and calls it like Squeala or something?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'd never seen the
Layla,
finale
you
for
squeal. I like this bird.
And then the bird like flies away and steals his wallet
yeah.
or something.
That was a funny thing. It was talked about on another podcast, but it's kind of funny to look back. Thomas said he was fucking Sriracha socks, for those you don't know. Said he was scared of Zoidberg as a kid.
I am
The
the
funniest
greatest
character.
Zoid.
He was afraid of the Simpsons movie DVD because it had a Zoidberg commercial in it.
If
I'd
he
be scared
ends
of
up being the
Hypnotoad.
one editing this
I can't
episode-
blame them because like if I saw like photorealistic like a Zoidberg in real life, like what if Zoidberg
It wasn't
was
photorealistic
real?
though. It's just
But
Zoidberg.
dude, like imagine if he was just real and he had like gross tentacles. And, like,
I
he
definitely
felt,
felt the same way for
He
photorealistic
doesn't have
Patrick. I
tentacles.
hate that.
I guess he is like Red Cthulhu, kind of.
His claws.
If Thomas ends up being the one editing this episode, which is, I don't know, you could just cut this out if you are Thomas, but I want to hear your explanation. I want you to add your voice in right here, just to explain yourself.
So much.
Yeah.
And I also want you to edit in like the clip of the commercial.
Hello? Is this thing on? Okay. Hi, this is Thomas. So basically the reason that I was scared of the Dr. Zoidberg thing, is because I think, like, I don't know if I was even supposed to be watching it. I might have just wandered into the room, and I just see this fucking Zoidberg guy go like, "Blah!" and it scared me. I don't have a better description than that. I mean, yeah. So that's my explanation. Here's the clip if I can find it. If not, sorry.
And I also want you to edit in a picture of Heisenberg.
Yeah.
It's like a blue bird with like little sunglasses
Yeah.
and like a little
No, it's
mustache.
just a parakeet, but it has like Walter White Heisenberg's like head on it.
Jesse walks into
It's got like a
you
little.
got a bird
It's got the
now?
action figure head that got banned from.
Toys R Us.
Wait, what was the toy people kept stealing the heads of in like
The
toy
LeBron
stars?
LeBron
Space
James.
Jam.
Yeah,
thing.
that and they
James.
kept like inflating the LeBron toys and like blowing it up. That was wild. Space Jam 2 is a wild
I
fucking
was
release. Like,
literally thinking about that last week. I was just like, I wonder if they still like make those and you can just go buy them.
What are they
if
thinking?
they're, like gone.
I had like an Angry Bird toy like that where it was like a little thing you could
Like a
I
stress ball type
think
deal.
I
Yeah.
had the same thing. I vaguely remember.
I kept
that.
trying to pop it, but it was like I don't know what's in there.
I also had that. It was the red one.
Yeah, me too. And the paint came off eventually, so it was eventually just a fucking red ball.
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah, and
gross.
I used to throw it at the wall really hard in my backyard.
Dude, destroying toys as a kid was awesome. Like I would build like Legos for like 20 hours and be like, oh, it's finally done. And I'd play with it for like an hour and it would be like in 5 fucking pieces.
Oh.
It was fun. You know, this is Legos. You're meant to kind
When I was
of fuck around with
younger-
it.
I just remembered a toy destruction story where I took my I took an action figure of Rhino from Spectacular Spider-Man to school, and then I was like, so awesome, and I threw it up in the air, and I went to catch it, and I missed it, and then I hit the pavement, and it exploded into pieces, and I cried.
Oh. I just imagine like
I
a
think-
like a tiny hand with a beanie crying. That's so sad.
The video, like he grew into it, so it's just like covering his entire head, so he can't see.
Like the albino child that looks like you.
It's gonna be SBC baby.
You can't say things like that.
No, there's this photo.
No one's gonna
There's this
understand
photo
what
of this
you're talking
albino
about.
person who looks exactly like Ham.
Is that politically
It looks
correct?
exactly like
I don't
It
think
does.
Like
If you put a
fucked up
beanie on it,
meme.
it's like identical.
Ham after
Like
this
fucked up
episode,
meme.
Ham's gonna like look at that picture and like get really upset and like cry.
Yeah, that's okay.
Put that in the thumbnail instead of Ham.
Oh, don't do that.
That picture, not that person.
That would be mean.
When I was a kid, I remember I was like 5 and I went on YouTube and I saw this video of these two like kids like smashing and like destroying McDonald's toys and like eventually they got like a lighter and stuff and they like set them on fire and stuff.
Are you talking about? Wait, yeah, okay.
Like it
We
was
have
just these two kids with like a camcorder in their backyard
yeah.
and they were just like lighting McDonald's toys on fire.
That's really funny. But we haven't talked about this. Some of you may have been here, but me and Joey have been obsessed with just kids going into department stores and just destroying.
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
And there's one
No.
video
Yeah.
we are obsessed with because it's a kid who climbs on top of like a fucking Costco like TV.
Yeah.
All those expensive ass TV, he just pushes them down, and it's so funny.
Those
because-
are awesome. Especially when someone intervenes and they just like run and grab the kid. they like corner them.
Dude,
It's
that
awesome.
the kid destroying the dollar store video is iconic for
Oh
that.
my
Yeah.
gosh.
Where the guy
That's
shows up like
horrible.
Batman and grabs the
Dude,
kid from the
he's a
bag.
hero. And the dude recording is like, he's like, the kid's about to hit him, he's like, you better not fucking come towards me. You better not be
No,
doing
he goes, you touch me and you're gonna lose your life.
Oh, yeah.
I think okay. The genres of videos that entertain us are videos of drunk people at nightclubs. Those videos, Chuck E. Cheese fights, car crashes.
Car crashes.
What?
What? We don't like death and destruction.
Who is we?
I don't know about that.
Who's sweet?
Oh, pigs being
trust me.
slaughtered and screaming.
Oh my god!
Trust
oh my
me,
god!
I don't
no,
like
no,
it.
no, 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 Ham, you just
I
activate.
like seeing foolish people.
No,
like get into
no,
trouble.
Ham, you just oh no, Gabe, you just activated a neuron in my brain.
Sorry.
I remember.
A synapse is
I
fired.
remember when I was a kid, I would go to my grandma's house, and my grandma literally lived right next to like, what's it called, like a pork processing place or
A
something.
slaughterhouse.
Yeah, and the pigs literally lived like right next to where my grandma's house was, and so every night I would be at my grandma's house trying to go to sleep, and like sometimes in like the dead of night I just hear whir, 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 and the
Oh
pigs
my
would
god,
the pigs
bro,
would
that's why you were afraid of the angry pig.
the pigs would be
Dude.
like screaming for their life because they'd be like getting fucking
And,
slaughtered.
dude,
Rose, you were afraid the angry pig was gonna show up.
I
and
know.
think that you like had something to do with it.
And he was gonna think I was eating pork or pork byproducts.
Is that like a PETA ad?
fucking scary.
Also, I remember going in because they actually had like a little like store where you could buy all this like pork-based food. And I remember I went in when I was a kid with my grandma, and literally the first thing they had on display was like you know how meat comes in that like wrap and stuff with the little plate at the bottom, and then it's like saran wrapped over like packaged meat. They had that, but it was just a pig's face, and I was like, what the fuck?
That's just
Like,
foul.
it's
That's so
scary-
unappetizing.
It scared the shit out. Like I remember I tried to run out, and my grandma was like, no, because you know.
No, you're gonna eat the pig face.
Well,
gotta
there's
eat the pig.
okay, yeah. There's definitely a fucked up synapse that happened where it's like that's the reason that big video scared you.
You know,
It has to
you know what's also unappetizing. This is like probably the most scary thing that's happened to me recently, and this is kind of scary on like a weird level. This is also kind of fitting into what we were talking about earlier. I bought this. I was at this convenience store. I bought this chicken salad sandwich. It was like, this can be good. It was kind of like it was cut in half, right? So I was eating like the first half, and and I'm sitting outside eating it, and this yellow jacket, this fucking wasp comes down, and it starts fucking humping the other half of the sandwich. Like, it starts getting in there. It's like I don't know what it was doing. It was like fucking like vibrating. It was like really fucking having a good time with my sandwich. No, this is real. It was like moving. It was like crawling all over it and like vibrating a lot. I didn't know what it was doing.
It was shaking. It was vivacious.
But
it's because they eat meat. Fucking wasps eat meat, and that's
yeah.
What?
So
Hang on.
Yeah.
What value?
Apparently they do.
Because it's like a little insect. It's a little buggus. Like, how? What fucking
I mean,
value?
insects eat other insects.
But yeah,
like, that's not.
But
too
yeah,
far-fetched.
so I ended up having to throw that sandwich away. It was fucking scary because wasps, like, it's not like a bee, you know, like a bee it stings you and it's dead. But a wasp, I mean, they're assholes, right? They just like to fuck with you.
That's why
There's
you pull out
certain
your
bugs-
blade and cut it in half.
Are yellow
Cut it
jackets
in
like one of those
twain.
species? Like, you could wipe them out and it would not do much for the ecosystem.
Yeah, you could drop a mini nuke on
I
them,
would
like-
love to do that. I want to drop a neutron bomb, but for like certain insects.
Neutron.
Neutron.
Yeah, just a big.
Yeah, that's a real thing.
Yeah, it's a-
Jimmy, check out Jimmy.
There's something about bugs
Oh,
in
jeez,
places
man.
bugs shouldn't be. That's like completely.
All
like,
right, I have a
terrifying.
question. Do you guys have any animals that like freak you out?
Like pets, you mean, or just like animals?
Like
in
ones
general,
when,
that just
ones when you
"Oh."
see it, where you're just
I-
like, ugh.
I like
I don't like
looking at
that.
pictures of shoe bills, but like videos of them, especially when it's like a handheld camera, they're scary because they're big and they're constantly making that loud ass like clonking sound with their beaks. It's
and
really
they're-
scary.
They're so fucking mad. They're just like constantly like angry looking.
Yeah.
Shoe bills
Like,
look like they're
They're
just.
pretty, but
scary.
I don't want to be around them. They're like dinosaurs.
What do they have to
and
be
real.
happy about? They're always mad.
I was gonna say bobbit worms. I hate those things. Those are disgusting.
Bobbit worms?
Oh no! Everyone quickly go on Google Images really quickly.
All right, hold on.
That shit
Google-
is like.
I'm gonna
a Silent
Google
Hill creature.
Shoebill's Battle for Earth.
Oh yeah, those are scary. Yeah.
I really do not like those.
What is that?
What?
It's a little John Carpenter
That's
creation.
disgusting.
Oh,
Yeah.
is
Where
it?
the hell are these from?
What is it? The way that it's tilted in this first image reminds me of "You're Not Perfect" from Courage the
Oh my
Cowardly
god!
Dog.
I
no,
know exactly
see-
what
I
image
see
you're looking
exactly
at.
what you're
Oh
looking at.
yeah. You know what? Hold on, let me find the name of it. You know what? It's not an animal, but it's really scary. You know those fucking big ass flowers with like the big like holes in the middle? It's like a giant red flower. It looks like a fucking
I
Looks good.
think so. Does it have
Oh,
like?
like those ones where it has
Like a pitcher
it
plant?
basically has like stomach acid filled in it, right? And it
Yeah.
like traps things in it and eats them.
yeah.
Oh,
those
Venus
ones.
flytrap?
No,
no,
no.
it's a different one. It's
No, those
like-
ones
it's
are
like-
cute.
It's like a vase almost. it looks like.
Yeah, it's
Flower
called
with
like
It looks like a
stomach.
big
this.
pitcher.
Oh yeah, it's called the stinking corpse lily. It's really scary.
That
looking.
is such a foul, disgusting name.
That's a raw name.
Yeah,
That
and
is super raw.
It does.
Raw
It does eat like dead bugs. I think. Plants are scary.
Damn,
Stinking
my
corpse
answer's kind of
lily.
lame.
That sounds like a
Fucking-
key. That sounds like a key item in a fucking survival horror game.
I think just most crustaceans freak me out. Like when I see a crab, it kind of freaks me out.
Really, man? They're too
I love that. Have you seen the video
So-
where they take apart a crab and then they like build it like a model kit into like?
Oh
a,
yeah, I've seen
Yeah,
that.
I've
That's
seen
wild.
that.
You know, it's one of the
Delta-
most psychotic like fishing videos I've ever seen in my life.
Go for it.
It's this one where it's a guy like he's on a dock and he's like, "I'm gonna show you the most humane way to kill a crab," and he picks one out of a bucket and he just cracks its fucking head off of like the railing and kills it. And it's like, what? How is that?
I mean,
How?
painless, sure. I don't know about
That's
you.
like the. That's like the fucking Onion video where it was like, oh, Ohio has invented a new painless, like, very ethical death penalty,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's just an arm that like it plays like white noise and then it rips your head off.
It's a cloth that just yanks your head off.
It's like no, it plays soothing white noise.
Soothing white knives.
What I love too is it doesn't just like rip it off like in a very it does it in a very fucking like Doc Octopus way where it picks it up and then it like twists it. It's like very like graceful.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Oh yeah, centipedes
ever
are also
seen-
scary.
Yeah, I don't like them.
Centipedes, yeah. Honestly, I don't
Yeah, centipedes
really
are
like
gross.
spiders that much either.
Spiders, I've
remember
seen them so
there's a
much, but like, yeah.
There's a house centipede.
But I'm
kind of
over spiders now. It's like, yeah.
There's a
I
house
don't
centipede
want,
in your
I wouldn't want to be around them, but
Yeah. And my solution was I grabbed a can of Febreze, and I fucking like basically drowned it in Febreze and killed it.
That sounds about right.
honestly,
remember
moths
one
are kind of
time-
scary sometimes.
No,
One
they're
ti-
just
one-
annoying.
They're
one
like
time
creepypasta
when I was a-
butterflies.
Before we get too far off the subject, have you guys ever seen the Delta P video of the crab?
Delta.
Have you ever seen that
I'm gonna
video?
need to look that up really quickly.
So
Figure out what that
Delta
is.
P is like without pushing on my glasses that I don't have. It's like this force where like water rushes to another like container really quickly and it creates an extreme amount of pressure. So there's this like underwater pipeline and a crab walks over it,
Yeah, it's
and it
been,
gets
like-
sucked in through a tiny crack and gets
Oh my
pushed
god,
apart.
That is Final Destination shit. I
that
love
is
that.
Yeah,
insane.
it's horrifying.
I'm guessing delta P is like change in pressure.
Yeah, so I think that's literally what it is. What it stands for.
That's so
They're,
funny.
they're
I
changing like a
hate
pipe or
that. I just
something,
imagine my
right?
asshole getting sucked through that, my intestines coming out.
Why specifically?
That-
I don't know.
That is the final destination.
No, that's
death.
what it's a Final Destination death.
Whenever
Yeah.
I hear about like, oh yeah, if you're like
Would you-
if you're like close enough to a whale when it does its thing, like you'll just die instantly. Like when
What
it
does
roars
it
or
does
whatever.
what thing? Oh, like
When
a
it,
blue whale or some shit.
Yeah, when it like goes like, oh, that like if you're up next to it, it's so loud that you literally like get knocked out and die. Like whenever I hear about things like that, that's like some Lovecraftian shit. Like,
That sounds like more urban legend shit than.
Yeah, that seems like an
hold
no,
on,
they say
before
that
we-
like they say that like the because you can hear
Who is
you can
that?
hear.
The
Yeah.
they thems.
I'm not gonna tell you that.
I think dolphin
have that
pussy.
information.
Dolphin pussy would kill you.
Wait.
What the
Dave,
hell are we
I
talking
wanna-
about now?
I want to go back a little bit. You like so Delta P to your butt. You go, oh my sphincter, and then you get
Oh
ripped
my
apart.
ass! It'd be like an anal prolapse, but it keeps going. Like that's what that would.
Oh, that's so horrible.
But
You get
yeah,
sucked inside out.
well, to get back on topic, dolphin pussy would kill you for sure.
How is that back
Ew.
on topic?
No,
Wait, how's that back? I was trying to get us away from
Yeah,
that.
that was-
I want to actually get back on topic. I remember when I was like 6, I was out in my yard and I saw what are those like big fat caterpillars? I saw one of those
Yeah.
on like my concrete, and I like jumped on it and stepped on it, and it like it turned into a bunch of like green goo, and then I looked at it and I like screamed.
This is so stupid, but I imagine you do the shitty Dead Island animation of stepping on a head. Just
There's a really. I think scientists need to do a study on like food in cartoons and why they're appetizing to children. But when I watched Lion King as a kid and I saw them eating those bugs, I was like, oh my god, that
Holy
looks delicious.
I've heard that so many
So-
times. Yeah, they do look kind of good.
Dude, the
Every
milk
time-
in Tom and Jerry is so cum worthy. It's unreal.
Dude, the,
Yeah.
the leaf in fucking the dinosaur movie.
Yeah.
No, every
The
time
the
Way
tree
before
stars.
time.
every time I hear about that bug thing from The Lion King, I just that one Oni Plays clip has ruined me because I just imagine those like white supremacist like Disney song parodies, and they're like,
Oh,
and the like white
dude.
supremacists are eating bugs.
Yeah, that wouldn't
Man.
be kosher. Some shit like
You know
that.
what the fucking my dude, the fucking in Ratatouille when he has the mushroom in the fucking lightning pole and he gets electrocuted, that shit looks so good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
when he takes the fucking cheese and strawberry, holy fuck.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, that's just good.
I forgot about that. There's that image. I don't know if I can say what it says. But
No, yes.
like, I just
Say it.
I think I know what
do-
you're
do we
gonna
all know
I think I
what
say.
I'm
know.
talking
I forget
about?
what it is.
You can cut it out.
something about something coming in your mouth.
Wait, what?
You're gonna have to be a little more specific than that.
Yeah.
So there's this like it's like what. Okay, you're gonna have to bleep this out. Editor.
No problem.
But it's literally that scene where it's like the cheese and the strawberry, and it's like when you're eating her pussy and she discharges in your mouth.
That could stay in. Come on.
Yeah, it's fine. We've said worse.
And it's just Remy going, oh my god.
I love the way he eats it. He
Oh,
like tilts his head back in ecstasy. It's
That's what I
awesome.
do when I do that.
It's so nasty.
Sorry, when you do what, Bingo?
When I when I
You have to say exact. You have to go one for one.
that
way we'll
I
feel
don't
gross for
share anything
saying
in common with Junior Soprano. Grow up.
Yeah, you're more of an AJ
That was
Soprano.
Yeah.
Dude, that was so funny. The whole I don't want to for the people who haven't seen it, but that was really there's a whole plot line in Sopranos about a character who eats pussy.
Big pussy?
Yeah, I don't know about that T.
It's getting real quiet.
I can't find pussy anywhere.
Sorry, I
can't
was.
find
I was just thinking. I
So,
was just
has
thinking about
anyone-
pussy. I don't know, just zone out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, move
Has anyone
on,
been
move on.
keeping track of Sailor?
No.
Okay, so let's say you're in death row. You got a final meal. Okay.
Yeah.
You get to eat out like whoever you want. That's your
Okay.
meal.
Oh, we're not doing
okay, I
this.
was gonna say
We're
this is
not
actually.
doing this. Stop
But,
it.
No, for real.
Stop
like,
it.
seriously.
If you want a final meal, okay,
Has
fine, a
anyone-
final
no,
meal.
wait,
then.
no.
Just like a
No,
nice.
but has anyone been
That's boring,
keeping
then.
track of Sabor? Like, I
How
feel
about
I feel like
you get for death row instead of getting a final meal, you get to kill one person.
Oh, okay.
You get to take one with you.
You get to take one with
I'll
you.
take
You go
Let's
to-
Play
you-
Willy
you
with
pull
me.
them out on the shooting range.
Don't fucking
what's
do
Play
that.
Willy doing?
Why not?
Don't leave Let's Play Willy alone.
No,
I'll take
he'll-
you with me.
He'll join me. He'll join me in heaven. I'll be awesome.
It's like the pharaohs that have their servants die with
Yeah,
them.
that's
Like,
exactly what I'm thinking. Damn, you're going to my little fucking sarcophagus. All wrapped up in jade.
Bingo, would
I'm
you
gonna
take
come back as a
would you
mummy.
take Bob Odenkirk with you?
Nah.
Is that what
I
you
would
do?
get I would get
Would you get Huel?
I would get yeah, I would use Huel as a human shield. He would
Oh man,
Huel-
come on!
Huel
I
would
swear
eat
to
you.
God.
no, he would just pickpocket all the bullets.
He'd pickpocket the bullets from the death squad. He's like, "Where are bullets?" And he looks at them sideways.
If I had to add Marvel shit to Breaking Bad, I'd make Huel like Quicksilver or something. I would totally do that.
He would just like listen. I love the bit in Family. It's kind of stupid, but I love the bit in Family Guy where Meg is Quicksilver and she like runs around the room and all she does is like punch Peter.
That joke sucks. I hate I hate how it just. And then Lois goes, which one of you is an X-Man?
That part's stupid, but I do like
I hate
just.
that joke, and I hate you.
Whoa.
Speaking
Wait a
of
minute.
speaking of
Wait,
Family
wait,
Guy
wait,
and
wait,
speaking
wait.
of like scary like Halloween stuff, that Lois scream from the recent episode is so
Fucking hell.
funny.
I want
She-
horror
she
game
deserves
artists.
something. She deserves something for that. She
I
like,
hope,
screams.
yeah. I hope that gets like nominated for an Emmy or something.
It's really funny. Apparently, Lois has become really important in the recent episodes. Like she's like the main focus of a lot of them, just because Seth MacFarlane doesn't really want to do it.
Yeah, maybe he should
So,
kill
like-
off his own show. I don't know.
Yeah, he probably should. I think he.
I
I
feel
think he
like-
wants it to be dead, right?
They should just like kill all the Griffins like for real. They don't come back. They just
No,
don't come
they
back.
They
Okay,
need to
where would they go
need to
away?
do like that one.
And then
that-
Cleveland, and then the final singer is Cleveland, just like, oh, that's nasty, and it just cuts to.
I think the last
And then it's
three-
Cleveland.
The
Cleveland
last three
show
left
gets
have to
picked
be
back up.
Peter, Stewie, and Brian because they're like the.
No, they could kill Brian again.
Actually, yeah, kill Brian early.
Look out!
That's like the
Gets hit by
beginning of
the
the
same
end.
car. The same
Yes,
anime.
Brian, look out again!
Look out
If I were to kill Brian again, I would have him get run over again, but then ran over by like 6 more cars.
I feel like we've been talking about like this Halloween special episode, and we have not mentioned the ghost light.
The ghost
Rosefellow's
light?
here.
the ghost light.
What?
I feel like Rosefellow's the biggest Cars fan in the whole wide world, and we haven't mentioned the ghost light.
Oh,
Hold on,
with
before
the-
we do
with
that,
the little,
can I-
with the little like brain dead ghost like car?
Yeah.
No, that's
Sorry,
a-
Bingo, what?
That's,
What did you
that's
wanna
a
go
different
off
one. That's
about?
the Mater Tall Tale.
I know. I
Well,
know.
that's the ghost light, isn't it? Oh no, that's different.
That's a
Sorry,
UFO.
Bingo.
Let Bingo speak. Shut the fuck
Okay,
up about the
I'm
ghost
sorry.
light, Ghost of Maynard.
Just to kind
Ghost
of
light.
close up the Family Guy thing. I think the perfect way to end Family Guy if they go that route, if they kill them all off. Peter's the last one left. He's about to be fucking executed, and in order to like kind of like carry on Family Guy forever, he does one final cutaway gag. Remember everything. And it starts with the beginning of the first episode.
Oh, that's
That would be fucking profound, dude. I would cry. I'd be like, I do
That's what
remember
Futurama
everything.
did. That's the Futurama finale.
Yeah,
Are
but
you
the-
serious?
Yeah, fucking the professor comes in and then go from like a time portal and goes, oh, I could bring you guys back, but you won't remember anything. And then Leela goes, you wanna do it again? And Fry goes, yeah, let's go around it one more time. And then it ends. And then the next episode is the pilot.
That's cool.
Yeah, and then Roger Waters comes in. He says, "Is this where we came in?" And then it
Yeah, then it plays the
That's-
Susan Boyle episode.
That's such a good
drama.
reference, man. I fucking love that,
That is,
album.
yeah. Isn't this why we came in?
Isn't this what? Like what?
After thinking about it for a long time, I've been thinking about it for a while, and I think The Wall genuinely like might be one of my favorite albums.
Yeah.
Like I know that's
Ooh,
I like a silly
would say
take.
that, but he says slurs, and I don't like that.
Why?
So,
Are there any somethings in the theater tonight?
yeah.
Nostalgia
He says that
critic?
one's a cold.
What's
He
up,
does say
my?
that.
Whoa, hang on a
Yeah,
second.
yeah. Nostalgic critic says it too. He says, "What's up, my son?"
He should have
I
edited
forget
that in
that's
for
where
when he
that
did
comes from.
the
That's
parody of
from
that
the
song.
Critic.
Fuck that video.
Remember in that video where like
Corey
there's
Taylor's in it?
there's like no focus to that video at all. There's like weird animated bits. You think like half of it's like trying to be like a really bad review of the movie. Half of it's him complaining about Twitter. Like it has no focus at all. It's just a really like it's honestly worse than the movies he did.
If I could take back the
Yeah.
fucking furry segment, like I would do it.
I would get
I-
fucking the
that
guy from
scared me,
Slipknot
like,
to not be in that video.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
All right, I'm sorry. We can talk about the ghost light.
We could
now.
talk
I'm sorry.
about
I
Maynard.
just needed to-
We could talk about Maynard's flashlight.
Maynard.
Yeah.
The Mater Bader.
You know what I just realized? What does it say, Em?
Wait.
Oh, he says,
Rose, the way you just
I
said
knew
that.
I made the right choice.
What? Being my cock holster. Like what?
Finger in your butthole.
I guess
Rose, the way
we should
you just
explain that
said
we're talking about
reminded
cars.
me of-
Yeah. Well,
Reminded
no.
me
He does.
We're telling
He
my-
does like finger lightning's like tailpipe, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Because his
Why
hook,
would
his
he do
hook,
that?
No,
his
I
hook
want to
is
hear.
like a hand.
no, I
right?
want to hear what Goog had to say.
Oh, sorry.
The
Go
way
ahead.
You said what you just said reminded me of Phantom Strider for some reason. For those who don't know, like there's this guy Phantom Strider on YouTube. You probably know who he is, but he's this British guy and he reviews cartoons. And he has the funniest formula of all time. Where like if he's reviewing a scary video, he'll put on dark makeup. And I swear to God, in every top 10 he does, number one, like if it's a worst top 10, he says like he goes Peppa Pig, ah, and that's just what he does every single time. I abhor this movie. He just does that every
I was
single
not
time.
expecting a fucking Phantom Strider.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about the guy who made like the Mater Bader.
Yeah, but like Vader. Ah,
The Mater Bader. I love the idea of Phantom Strider like getting the Mater Bader in his clutches and like using it for evil.
And then him going, ah!
He's like, you might have to cut this out, but he's like fucking the Mater Bader, and he's like going, ah.
Being my fucking gum stumped.
We're going too far, I think.
Alright.
It's
Too
just gonna
much.
be demonetized, delisted, like deleted, like
I
all
don't
that
know.
sort of thing.
Maynard's such a kind-hearted soul. Make him say all horrible things is fine.
Yeah.
We can mark this video as a tutorial.
The funny
I
thing
think,
about
and we could get away with it.
Mater, when I watched those movies as a kid, I was like, oh yeah, Mater's like a young guy, you know, he's like a young naive.
No,
like,
Mater's old.
He's 50 years
dude.
old.
Yeah,
he's like
he's
fucking like he's
elderly.
old.
He's
he's
no,
50.
dude.
He's a
Dude,
dementia-ridden
that's stupid.
fool.
He's a rusty old car.
No, I thought he was older than Lightning. I didn't know he was 50 years old.
Cause he goes no more rusty old cars, and the Mater goes, what's wrong with rusty old cars?
And then and then Lightning legitimately goes, "No, not you, Mater. You're one of the good ones."
Whoa.
He does not say that.
Yeah, I feel like he does.
He
says
basically
something like
does.
that.
Wait,
No,
if
he
Rust
said-
is
he-
like based on age, then what the fuck? Who's like, you know, the mentor car, like that guy?
Yeah.
The Hudson freaking Hornet, yeah.
Hudson.
Is it about poverty? Like I don't get it. Like 'cause
Yeah, I
is
don't
it
know the
You
allegory.
age when you rust, but it's just
Oh,
like,
and you were complaining about me asking questions when we watch Cars.
No. Everyone, viewers.
All right,
at home.
Bingo, your
Bingo asked the
questions are stupid.
stupidest
You're like,
questions.
is there
on Earth.
traffic
He was like,
in cars?
Yeah, is there traffic in the Cars universe? Viewers, I need you to write comments and answer this question. Do you think there's traffic in the Cars universe? What does that mean, Bingo? I need you to explain your thought process. What are you thinking?
My thought process. I don't even know if I asked that question. That could be.
You did. You literally did.
Okay. My
Rascal
thinking
Flatts was
is,
playing,
in
it's going,
real life, traffic exists because people are stupid. In the Cars universe,
No.
you are a car. You're not going to make too many mistakes, right? You're a car.
Bingo, by that
I
logic,
think the traffic works pretty well.
traffic happens in the real world. It's called waiting in line.
Yeah.
No, but
Yeah,
the cars.
Have you
to a
ever?
concert,
Have you ever?
Bingo?
Well, yeah.
But cars,
yeah.
but cars are better driver than people in cars.
No, but have you ever walked in a city or like shit like that? Like it's just
Yes.
traffic is
Have you
just
ever
kind
walked
of
in
a
a
way of
city?
life. At that point.
Yeah, but the Cars universe is designed to be like constantly moving. You know, they're
Yeah.
cars.
Bingo begging for fucking dick.
I think the traffic's not as bad as
So
all.
that's Guido.
What? What are you saying?
What does that mean?
It's the meme. After getting some good dicks, so that's Guido. That's Bingo. Sorry, I didn't
I
mean to
forget what
do.
we were talking about.
That's nothing. That was nothing.
You are nothing.
Rose, I
Simpsons
want
gonna be
you
a
to
nightmare
answer.
edit.
Yeah.
What's the deal with the hidden message in your fucking thing?
Oh yeah, your famous
well-
music video.
Your
Well-
evil hidden messages that scare me.
So as you guys know,
That
those
found-
fellas, this SpongeBob Patrick guy. If you guys didn't know,
Goog, I just want to
And-
say that when you started talking, like my face went from like a big smile to like slowly a like big frown.
but you're the SpongeBob Patrick guy. Like I thought I'd tell the viewers. I'm sorry.
But yeah, anywho, like I'm Toe Mater and I'm the world's best backwards driver, so I leave the best like backwards messages in my songs.
But they're evil.
No.
Why are you? Okay, Rose. Why are you
I
saying
have the
listen
transcript.
horror?
Listen, my fucking horror.
You said some other things too, like
Listen,
What-
penis
what
was
did you say?
funny.
Listen, my black.
I'd let
and,
you get away with
something
it.
else. Listen by
blacks.
something.
No, I didn't say
Penis
listen my penis.
stew.
I said penis stew, like a big fucking
Yeah.
bowl of like a big witch's cauldron of like penises, like boiling.
Like rosemary and penis. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I don't think I could
Be
say that
gamey.
one thing that you said though.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Something about listening my blacks. Now, what do you mean by that?
What did I
Now, what is
say?
that?
What does
You
that
said
mean?
listen to my blacks. What is that? What does that mean?
Wait, I think you cut out. What did I say?
Yeah, okay, dude.
All right, whatever.
Whatever.
Okay,
This Dark Rose fellow again.
Yeah,
Dark
everyone
Rosfellow
has,
and
like,
Maurice in the same room.
counterparts for
There's
some
evil in this
reason.
house.
Yeah.
Is this a possibility of a scary game here too?
Listen.
No,
Big
stop.
girly belly.
Okay, no. Cut
And
this
reverse
out.
ham.
Cut what out, dude? There's
So-
like fucking silence.
What
right now.
else? Dead air.
An inverse
Dead air.
Duke.
I'm just
Alright,
saying, cut
editor,
that
can
out.
you
Editor,
can you extend the dead air?
Oh, you just can't do that.
I'm sorry,
fuck
but
was
I can't do that. Wait, what was that?
I don't know.
Fuck.
Let's see. Hold on.
Okay. It's kind of unprofessional for Ham to leave like this. I don't know.
I don't think.
So let's talk like trash on him while he's gone.
I don't know.
think
This
him-
Ham guy, like, it's kind of weird. He's been like, it seems like he's like trying to take over the cartel. Like he's been in
I
all the
agree.
recent episodes. Like Joey and Ronan haven't been in the episodes recently. Like you might suspect me of something because I've been in the past too, but I'm not doing anything. I mean,
He keeps
you're
trying to
talking
butt
about, I'm
in.
Maurice.
Bingo.
I'm not Bingo.
Yeah, you're not even.
He keeps trying to butt in on everything. It's just fucking. He just pisses me
Yeah.
Yeah, like he wants to put his little wallet. In
He puts his little
like,
hammy.
His butt and nothing.
I'm
but
gonna
his butt,
hold on,
yeah.
guys. I'm gonna go where he went. I'm gonna check on him. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go find out.
Well, yeah, let's see what. Yeah, Bingo's gonna go on it. So, Bingo's gone.
Oh,
Let's
yeah,
go
yeah.
let's talk trash.
Yeah,
about
let's try
Bingo.
to
I
look
think,
at this fucking Bingo guy.
I think Bingo.
Bingo's
He's a cool guy.
He's alright, but there's a lot of flaws, some major flaws with this character.
Yeah, we should make like a Schaeferless type video, like why Bingo isn't like. What does he say? Like an underrated man? No, that's too like I don't know.
Yeah.
He never like explains mediocrity. He's a thing that exists. He says stuff like that. He's cruel.
That exists.
Yeah. Now both of them are gone. Great. They're just abandoning the episode
they've
left
been
and
gone
right.
a while.
Fucker talks about
I don't know.
professionalism and
Oh
then
shit,
leaves.
guys, I can't find Ham. He left.
What do you
his,
mean?
What?
I saw his beanie. It was on the floor.
Are you?
No.
He would never leave his
What?
beanie.
I know he wouldn't. Something's wrong, especially with
Dude,
this weather.
he talked to me this morning. That was his Big Bang Theory beanie too.
Yeah, that hides his bald spot.
That hides his
Major
fucking bald spot. Oh
Guys,
my,
oh shit! I left my like my special little like fidget spinner in the fucking.
No, come on, no. Stop.
No.
Okay, wait, listen. You don't.
Oh, he left. He ran. Oh, he runs.
Fuck.
Oh, he attracts.
I was
stuff.
literally just about to talk about Ham's like alopecia and his like bald spots everywhere. Oh my gosh.
Why would you? That's mean.
Oh,
I don't
no.
know.
Okay, guys, I'm just saying this is kind of scary. I kind of want to go to bed. Can you guys just like turn around while I like change
Okay,
into
yeah.
my Terminator pajamas
Okay.
and like
Wait,
don't look.
Guys, do you have the key?
Dude, don't
I need my
look.
pills.
Don't
Give me
look.
the key.
I
I'm
don't like
changing
this.
into my
No,
Terminator
shut up. Give me the key.
pajamas.
Give me the
Don't
key.
look,
Where's the
dude.
key? Where's the key?
I
don't-
don't have the key.
Wait.
Fuck.
I don't know where it is.
Dude, fucking turn
It's
around. I'm serious.
The thing that got Ham.
Change.
I don't know what it is. It's coming,
What are
guys.
you
We don't have the
doing,
key.
Rosefellow?
What's
I think
coming?
Rosefellow,
Dude,
like,
what is coming? I don't like this anymore.
Rosefellow, you turn around. You're the best backwards driver around these parts.
Yeah, well, do
that.
you want to see my backwards fucking ass crack? No, I don't think so.
This is a problem.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Something's in the house.
Something's in the house.
Something's in the house.
Something.
Oh fuck. You guys hear that? That was a fucking Jaguar sound, dude.
Oh, that's Sabor. I've been warning people about Sabor the whole episode.
Okay, we need to leave this house right now. I just heard the craziest shit in the world, man. We need to leave right now. I can't find Ham. I picked up his beanie. I came back with it. I went to go apologize for the alopecia joke, and I just don't know where he is, man. I'm so scared right now.
Oh, hey, Rosefellow's dressed. That's cool.
Okay,
What?
yeah. Thanks for. I mean, you did look. I saw you. I especially saw you.
No, it was dark. I didn't see anything.
No,
didn't
I
see
saw.
nothing.
I saw Bingo. Bingo fucking walked in and he looked, and I told you not to look, but okay, whatever.
Yeah. Okay. So how do we leave? Like, I don't know exactly what the room
I
looks
feel
like.
trapped.
I'm worried about this episode, guys, because like this is not how you end a fucking episode. We're fucking unprofessional, you know.
What?
There's like one of us is missing.
Hello?
Holy fuck.
Hello?
Yeah,
Oh,
what
hi,
the
Ham.
fuck? You dropped your beanie and then you just suddenly appear? Hello?
Ham, did you close?
Oh yeah, his
Wait,
bald spot is pretty big.
I'm not Ham. I'm not Ham. I'm his brother Olby. Have you seen where he went?
No.
Because he texted me to come like drop him off like a Subway sandwich,
Oh wow,
Hey,
no,
did-
that's
and then he
interesting.
was gone.
Obi, he
you-
left behind his
wait.
Big Bang Theory beanie.
Wait, did you leave the door open?
No!